What's up, you guys? Welcome to the Jetty Jet Show. How's everybody doing? Let's turn on this music. Audio, can you guys hear me? Ugh, so nerve-wracking. Let me know if you guys can hear me. So I'm doing a new approach. So anyways, hello. Let me know if you can hear me. You guys don't listen, please. Can you hear me? Let me check myself. Yeah, you guys can hear me. I can hear myself. That's important. So I was just watching Cynics and Ethan's. Cool, thanks. I was watching Cynics and Ethan's live stream, and I was inspired, and I was like motivated. Hey, what's up, everybody? Everybody's going crazy. Why is it so freaking nerve-wracking to be on camera? It's so weird. It makes me sweat. It makes me so nervous. I guess I say hi to you guys. What's up, Yev? Oh damn, a jet stream. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm sorry. I've been MIA. So stressful. Well, I have a lot on my plate. Had a lot of stuff to prepare. A lot of Patreon, and I'm in my boxers, and I'm gonna pee myself right now because I'm showing myself. It gets really distracting. I don't know why. Kiki, hey, what's up? Draco, Carlos, hello. Dodie audio. Just gotta chill. Alright, let me turn on this music. Cool. Welcome to my show, my live stream. This is the Jetty Show, and I've got a lot of stuff to do. Let's switch over to the drawing. Okay. So yeah, there he goes. Man, it's so easy to like talk to you guys in person, but when it's like, it's weird. It's so weird. It's like nerve-wracking. My brain just like goes crazy, and so like I'm trying to get used to it because I saw Cynics and Ethan doing their live stream, and they're showing their faces, and I think, you know, the more practice you do, the easier it gets. So I'm just trying to get comfortable, learn how to do this, do it more often, stop being so weird. You know, it's different when you see yourself on the camera. It's like you're always critiquing yourself. It's like, oh my god, you're so fat. What's poppin', Nick Joseph? Welcome to the stream, you guys. Chaotic. Hey. There's Rake. Yeah, there's a lot of posters. I got a lot. There's like this whole entire wall is filled up. That whole area is filled up. Everything's filled up. So I just got a new setup, and yeah, there's just a lot of stuff going on. What's up, Micah? Welcome. Long time no see, long time no talk. So I am just here chilling. I want to do a little catch up hangout draw, get you guys all caught up, and it only gets easier. GW, you look really good and healthy. We miss you. Aw, thank you. Thank you. I've been exercising, but I still I keep gaining weight because I exercise a lot, but I eat a lot. So, oh, what am I doing? Switch out here. Yeah. A man of culture. Oh, thank you. Yeah. The degenerates culture. Okay, some head shape sketches. We'll see what we'll do. Well, let's just talk about what I'm gonna be doing today. So, I'm gonna be working on my Patreon. I'm working on Tifa right now. Just doing a couple poses. So this month's Patreon is gonna be on Tifa, and I may have shot myself in the foot like I always do. I always make things a lot more difficult than I intended to. So initially I wanted to just make it simple by not making it so painterly, and I said I would draw all of these and color them all, and also basically do 4 or 5 different simple colored versions of this, and also include like the NSFW version. So then it would be like you're getting a lot more for a reward. You're getting a lot of illustrations and a lot more content. Also keeping the style more simplistic, so getting a lot more bang for your buck. But then I don't know, I started complicating it. Started making the lines really, really detailed. So let's go through some of these. Here's one of them. Damn, I'm still being weird. Still being weird. Here's another one. So I've got 2 finished, and I'm working on the lines right now for these 2 here. This one and this one. So I'm just gonna try to color this for you guys on the live stream. Yeah. I don't know. Still trying to get my nerves out, man. It's weird, especially when you don't stream for a long time. It's just everything always just gets erased from your brain, like you don't know how to do it anymore. Whoa, he jetted the art gun. The first time on the stream. Hey, what's up, the nerd artist? The way you color is so satisfying to look at. Thank you, Crimson. Yeah, so we're gonna do one of these. I don't know which one I'm gonna do yet. Yeah, coloring stream. I was thinking maybe I should hold off and just do like the inking or the cleanup stream. But I kind of do that often, and that can be tedious. It's like, but we're gonna try to color this in a very simplistic style. Oh, thanks, Crimson. Alright, so yeah, let's do this one. It's gonna be a chill, laid back stream. As soon as I can stop thinking about the damn camera, I should just turn it off. Anyways. Okay, so I'm just gonna create a silhouette. And we can just hang out and draw together. Don't expect to like learn too much. Just try to follow along. I'll just wanted to hang out. I was inspired or motivated by Cynic's and Ethan's live stream earlier. And yeah, I was like, you know what? Gotta stop being a bitch. Last of Us 2 sucked. So I've heard. So we're gonna create a silhouette to make things a lot easier. So again, I was trying to do like okay, so like as you can see, like the Tifa paintings weren't as like painterly as I normally do. So I said, you know, it shouldn't be too difficult if I do like 4 of these. Now I have 5 of them, but then I also have to do like nude versions of all 5 of them. So it's like, oh yeah, and also let me just plug this in before it gets really late into the stream. I'm gonna also have art with these 2, man. This is real chill, great music. Thanks. It's just lo-fi. I'll also include these brush packet for anyone who signs up for the $5 tier and above. So last month I did it for like $1 tier, and I didn't get a chance to shout it out on my YouTube, so a lot of people on YouTube missed out on it, and I feel like that's the largest community. But I felt like about 100 or so people kind of signed up for the $1 tier and just dipped as soon as they got the brushes. So I thought that was kind of, I mean, that's kind of what I wanted, just to support you guys and help you guys out. But you know, it's like, it's kind of sad when people just leave right afterwards after they get the brushes. But this will be available from the $5 tier and up. This is my essential paint and sketch brushes. You can use these to sketch, line art, and also paint. This is what I use for a lot of my textures. All custom made, finally. Do you do Twitch streams? I used to. Please do. Please give me questions, because it'll make me more comfortable when I like read out questions. And I'm just doing this by myself too. So, you know what? I'm gonna do a faster way. Let's do a faster way to silhouette this. Okay, so we're not gonna be wasting time. We're not gonna waste time. Okay, we're not gonna waste any time. I'm gonna show you some Clip Studio tricks. Actually, let me use the lines. So I'm gonna go around finding out these holes. Use my JJ Jag Edge 2 brush. That's my brush where I get a little bit of texture to the lines, but not too much, not too grainy, just enough. Just looking for these little gaps. Wasting you guys' time. No, don't make it hard on yourself. Still got my jitters. Hey, what's up? What's up, JK? Hey, what's up? What made you decide to use Clip Studio over other programs? I'm guessing you're saying. What? If you guys have any questions, this is a good way to like really get to me. Like if you write at the Jetty Jet Show, I'll see it in orange and it'll pop up a lot more clearer. But otherwise, I'm gonna like be reading everything at once. So why did I use Clip Studio? I think initially it was all about the lines. When I first experienced the line stabilization and felt how like it actually modifies how the lines look. It doesn't pick up on all the like minute little jitters in your hand, and I get some jitters from now and then, and it stabilizes it, and I really like that. And then I also notice how the colors blend differently. It has like the blending feature on Clip Studio is a lot more like painterly. It'll pick up what's on the canvas and mix with the brush that the paint that you're using, and gives it a more natural feel. And so I invested in it way back, like 2012, when it was like called Manga Studio, and it was the best decision I ever made, because I used to use Photoshop exclusively. Okay, I was trying to fill in these gaps. I think you can use this feature if I... No. So what's also nice about Clip Studio, look at this, you can use the wand tool and not necessarily have to fill in these gaps. It'll kind of anticipate it for you. So it's really smart. Like it just knows as a whole that shouldn't be a hole, and that's just closing the gap feature right here. Just line that up and down. Whoa, how did you learn anatomy? I used I really like Andrew Loomis, his approach, and a lot of figure drawing, and the Andrew Loomis method was the way, starting off from the skeleton, adding on muscles, adding on flesh from the ground up. What kind of tablet do you use for art? I'm using a Cintiq 13-inch. This is it's been serving me really well throughout all these years. I think I got it like 2013-ish, 14 maybe, birthday present. And it's perfect. A lot of people like to get the big ones, and I would get it, but I feel like this is all I really need, and I can travel across the canvas a lot easier. Like I'm not trying to use my whole shoulder, and also I don't think I have enough space. Are you ready for Ross's book tomorrow? What do you think? I'm really excited. Oh, congratulations, Ross. You ever thought about creating an art book? Yes, I have. A lot of questions. Do you plan to upgrade CSP EX for animation? For animation, I would. I know it's good for that. And also manga. Like it has like really great organizational tools if it was for if you're creating like a comic book. But let me turn off this music. But other than that, all my art has been created through just the what's it called, the base version. I really need it. Pinterest? I have a Pinterest, but hey, what's up, Thunder? All right, let's do this. So I closed up a lot of the gaps. I'm just gonna. It's hard. It's hard to work and read at the same time. So yes, I have to get this done by the 5th of June. Gotta get this done before the 5th of June for the release. July. So I'm on the line layer. I picked up. What the hell? Picked up these lines and didn't close the gaps. I don't know why. Why is that? Do it again. What? That's so weird. That is so weird. What? Why would it do that? It never happened before. There are no holes. Shouldn't be any holes there. No. Bop. Pow. There it goes. That was weird. That was very weird. There's barely any gaps. Yeah. So I'm just selecting all the negative space around the character. And we have some more holes over here. That's okay. I'm just use lasso. Holding onto my option tool, I can deselect areas. And that's going to be so much faster than actually stenciling all the way around the drawing. Just takes forever to do that. Ooh. That's good enough for now. Say, honestly, I can't find any good summaries of the Loomis method. Yeah, the Loomis method. Try looking. I have a figure drawing series for the figure drawing, like for the figure. I actually break it down using the Loomis method, starting off with the male, female, front view. Anyways, okay, so I'm gonna flip this selection by holding Command Shift and I. It's gonna flip it. No. There you go. I wish I could have music, but a lot of this music is copyrighted. You have to find like non-copyrighted songs to play. Let me see if maybe I can play some. They'll cancel you midstream if you try to stream like music. NCS. Even if it's just even if it's just a little bit of music, it really helps with like the ambience a little bit. YouTube. View as songs. Yeah, how about this? Okay, let's play this playlist. Huh. Okay. Okay, gotta make the playlist. New playlist. Oh, you got a lot of people talking over there. New playlist. There it is. Alright, so just some NCS music. I'll get in trouble for that. Okay, so alright, I'm gonna continue this. go as fast as possibly can. Try not to talk too much. Wyatt Pooch, don't get yourself banned. No, I won't get banned. But yeah, they will literally, I've been banned before, like not banned but cut. Like when it's live streamed music, it's a larger offense because of it being live. You know, they can't monetize it or switch it to the actual copyright owners mid-stream or middle of the stream. So they just cut you off. Like I played just regular music and the stream just cuts out. But this is NCS music, and as long as I credit them, it's fine. It is fine. Yeah. Can you play Platform 9 NCS Decor? Okay. Platform 9. No, I'm just gonna slow me down. You can't slow down. You can't slow down. Gotta go. So I'm just creating some flats, using a more comic style approach. So yeah, I don't have very many days left. I'm also working on some outside projects other than Patreon. And so I've shot myself in the foot. I've got five drawings that I need to finish, and also I need to do the loot versions for the NSFW tier. Just like, ugh. Why do I do this? I might make it like 3 poses next time, but I really like the poses that I did, so I was like, I want to see them all colored. And I'll just keep the lines simple. I'll just keep the style really simple. Shouldn't be bad. And then I end up making them like a little more detailed than I intended. Let's see, erase this negative shape there. Some negative shape here. It's gonna help make some sense out of these shapes. Especially it's like a big mess when you have like little pockets of negative space like that. It'll help cut out the shape just a little bit more before it's just like a solid mass that's being blocked over right here, and you like in this distance you might not know where the hand is, so that's gonna really help that there. Bada boom. Hey, so she be looking hella hella thick though, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you should post more. Why don't you all? Anyways, I know I should because I get scared and I pee my pants. I get scared and I run away. I don't wanna face the world. Yeah, I was sitting here watching Cynics and Ethan talk. Is fun. It was so fun. And I was like, you know what? The hell am I doing with my life, man? Like, I should be streaming. So that negative spaces helps, but it doesn't flow with the hair. So I'm like, let's make it follow that hair. You know what I mean? Because it's got to follow this line of action here, But if you don't, it's kind of like bloop, bloop, and you're wondering like, what happened back here? Why did it change course all of a sudden? But then again, it's nice to not always have things so stale and static, like clean. It's okay to have like little bits of variations. Please at the Jetty Jet Show. It'll help me find your messages to me. Because there's a lot of people talking. How many people are there? How many people's right now chilling? See the light in your eyes. See the light. I have it on repeat. That's why it's like the same song. I have to go pee for real. I've been drinking a lot. Let's drink some more. Oh, thank you. Thank you. How many years of practice did it take to reach this level? Man. Practice? 3 years, maybe? Like, non-stop? Like, I think the skill was there, but the amount of work wasn't, you know? So you're always constantly improving, but where I could say adequately, like, oh, okay, I think I get the hang of this. It was like 3 years. Like, just constantly drawing. You guys like sparkling water? I like sparkling water. I think I can still get fat drinking sparkling water because it tricks your brain. Like, it's like, oh, it's got that fizz, so your insulin kicks in. You're like, oh, you're drinking soda, aren't you? I know you are. Oh, I'm sorry, Crimson. It's no longer on repeat. It's great with line art and great with paint. CSP. Bruh. But you were not at this level after 3 years. I'd like to think so. I think so. Go look at my alacrity drawings. Like, I was always like sketching a lot. I've been doing this for a while, so I'm saying like going to art school and like doing a lot of figure drawings, a lot of studies, a lot of just hammering out work all the time. You become proficient at like what you're doing. It's just a matter of producing at that point. You're like, okay, now I just gotta make stuff. And when I was starting, I had like 2 drawings, 3 drawings, you know. It's like that I could not even say finish, just like drawings. Like, the key is really just like do it, man. Like, do it. Whatever you want to be, a storyboard artist, illustrator, whatever it is, just do it. Do it. You want to study storyboard arting? You want to art that storyboard? Make some storyboards. That's what I'm saying. In the process, you'll learn it, and you'll actually. I gotta stop reading. Anyways, skin. Let's get through this. The leggings. I remember your old tutorials from like 2015 or whenever that was. Yeah, you were good, but you improved a hell of a lot. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I did improve. I know what you mean. Yeah, you constantly improve. You constantly improve. And your methods get better and better and better. Let's keep it light so I can see. Man, I gotta pee, but I'm not gonna go pee. So when I'm adding these flats, I want to like make sure I can see the lines, and I can't see the lines, so I'm just gonna put the lines on multiply. So I have to like find a color that works. Yeah. But when I create these flats, I'm not worried about like which colors I'm picking. I just want to have like closely related to the color that I want. And I'm just filling it in like this. Filling it in, staying in the lines. Staying in the lines. And there's this important thing for staying in these lines, Thunder. Pay attention, Thunder. Gotta stay in those lines. Yeah, you see this webbing right here? That was probably part of the old hair that I had laid down. It's probably all hair back there, I think. That's what it was. Let's clean this out. Yeah. Just FYI, this music is not like the stuff that I listen to every day. It's good music. Don't get me wrong, it's good music. I just want some music, ambience, some atmosphere, so it's not just dark. I mean, dark. So it's not so quiet. Yeah. So I'm starting off with the base shapes. And I can use the paint bucket tool to do this too. But manually is nice. Let's try the paint bucket. Let's try the paint bucket. Let's see. What do you use? Do you think digital is the best way to go, or would it be traditional? I don't know. Go to the bathroom. We'll wait. No, I gotta drink some more first. If you want to improve in art, you hold your pee for 8 hours. And then you can go pee. Like first, as soon as you like feel like you need to go, you hold it for 8 hours. You sing a little bit. Singing actually helps. When you start singing, it goes away. You don't really need to go after you start singing. I don't know why. I like singing, but like I realized that, I think that was like yesterday too. I was like, man, I need to go, but I'm just like sing out a few songs real quick. I want to sing. It's my priorities. My priorities. Don't listen to me, you guys. Please don't listen to that. I'm probably gonna have like serious bladder issues. Holding is bad. Yeah, you go potty. You know, go potty. Okay, let's try this. Let's try the paint bucket tool. I'm gonna set these lines. Set these lines to the reference layer. That way, when I fill in colors, it thinks that I'm on the line layer. Interesting. Let's see if it works. Kind of works. Kind of works. Got a little bit of see how it jumped out like that. It's like trying to anticipate the line. It's better than nothing. I can just yeah. Oh, I'm on transparent. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So let's speed this up a little bit. Back when I was doing the a lot of VMs, flat art for companies, I would do like more of this style to speed things up. More graphic styles for sprites and things like that. Just gotta find ways to speed up the process. Now, I would make these gloves red, but I wanted to see again. Always making things difficult for myself. I don't know why. But I was like, you know, let's just keep it simple. I won't do her new gloves or anything like that. I won't even put buckles. I'll keep it like bare minimum Tifa, like bare, just like black straps, no detail at all. Like that was my initial thought. You know? Hella dumb. But then I ended up like doing different gloves. I did the first one way, and then I did the other one another way, and now I'm doing gloves another way. Black this time. But then I have these cuff links on that end. Maybe we'll make this one red. We'll make that one red. Yeah, let's make that one red. This one, okay, good. Oh no, yeah. Find them. Let me show you guys a little magic trickeries, okay? So if you wanted to cover a lot of distance at once, you can hold down on your paint bucket and just drag it over, and it just fills it all up. What the heck? Yeah, anyone can become an artist. I agree. Ooh. Oh, I need to go potty. You guys, hold my beer. So I shouldn't call this leggings. I should call them warmers or something that makes sense. Skin tight. Let's fill it up. I can go faster. Okay, I can go faster. Oh shoot. Doesn't matter. I'll do it now. I'm supposed to record because you know time lapse. There's time lapse in the rewards as well when I do these videos. There's the first pose will have instructional in-depth breakdown with me speaking over it, like just straight on like I normally do, and then the poses after that I'll just keep them time-lapse mode. And like I say that, but I end up like making it difficult for myself again. But I gotta learn how to just manage my work flow. You know what I mean? Finish, not perfect. Just the leggings should be above the skin, right? Crimson, praying for your bladder. Thanks. It's hanging in there. Don't worry, it'll be fine. See, you'll have these little distortions. See that little distortion there? And that's why I don't like using the paint bucket. It'll start doing things like that from time to time. You're not in full control over it when you do it manually. Then you know exactly where you're filling in, etc. Yeah. Is the music too loud? I can turn on music if it's too loud. Go use. Hold on. Don't. I gotta. Not yet. Let me just finish this real quick. I gotta open up another kombucha. Let me open up kombucha real quick. Then we'll go use the restroom. Chotomate. No music. No, the music's fine. Thank you. Am I using a playlist? I am. I have them downloaded, and then I just All right, look, I'll put it on. Okay. What is it called? Which one is it called? God, in the middle of the stream. Okay, what's it called? Playlist. Please, just let me know which one's called. I'll put it in the playlist. But it has to be like no copyright. It's free. You know, I just don't like that dead silence. That's what I'm looking for. I don't like that dead silence while streaming. It's kind of nice sometimes, but it helps with the mood, you know. It helps me with the atmosphere and just like, oh, we're working. Yeah. What comes after that? Okay. Hair. Let's do hair next. Yeah, this is what we're doing. I'm just setting up my flats for you guys today. We're here for. It's been an hour, and I got the skin and the leggings. How about that? Decor. Okay. Decor, got you. Chotomate. Decor. NCS. Electrolyte, distortion, and electrolyte. Is that the one? Oh, platform. I think you said platform 9, right? He said platform 9. Just kidney. Migo burr. Okay, skirt. Let's do the hair. Okay, let's do the hair. Yeah. It's nerve-wracking when I like live stream because I don't do it so often. I know if I get into like the rhythm of things, then it's like you're not all awkward and dumb. Thank you. This is Clip Studio Paint, and I got some big news coming up. I don't know if I should say it here. It's not confidential or anything, but I just haven't started. But I am going to be working with Clip Studio, breaking down a lot of their tools and stuff, and setting up and actually producing for them. So it's exciting. OBD Clips program. I don't know what song you wanted, so I know Decor right here. Decor, Electrolyte, Throwback, Distortion, Platform 9. I remember you saying Platform 9. I'll just put that on. How about that? Let's do that. This is the one. Platform 9. Alright, let's focus on Platform 9 real quick. Let's get this into our veins. Yeah. If I was on Twitch, I know it's easier to stream music. Wyatt a pooch. This song sucks. This song is nice. What do you mean? I prefer the Decor version. It's slower. Ah. Decor platform. Let's see. Thank you. That's what Decor does. Okay, I see now. Let's try that. Oniva platform. So every time I play a song, here's the thing too. I have to like source it, like actually add credits into the description. So that's why it's like any song I play, I have to look up the link, source, cite the artist, and all that stuff. So don't make this. Don't push it. Oh, anti-Nightcore. What is this? What is this? What is this about? Decor. I'm guessing this is the wrong one too. Darude Sandstorm. No. I got Decor Electrolyte. I can't find Decor Platform 9. Decor Platform 9? Yeah, I can't. Platform 9, Decor, Anti. Yeah. Wait, what's the difference with it? Yeah, I don't know about this, man. I'll just play this one. This one seems pretty good. I can't find it. I tried. Decor Electrolyte Throwback. I tried. I really did. That'll be $5. $5, please. Blue hair for Tifa this time. This one was nice. Yeah, I like this. This is good. Yeah, I like this one. What? Tifa blue hair? Ah! It's just a placeholder. Placeholder for now. Yeah. Does Loomis help for learning to draw multiple poses? Absolutely. Absolutely. A lot of people... Some people will disagree with Andrew Loomis's poses. Like, I confuse a lot of people when I tell them I use Loomis. I met Proco Pinko one time at the conventions, and he asked me what I use or who I learned from, and I was like, Andrew Loomis, he's the man. And he's like, what? And I was like, yeah. What's wrong with that? And he's kind of dumbfounded, like, what? No, it's impossible. You're lying. That, and also you have to apply the like life, like all the experience that you have, like figure drawing and just studying, and you know what I mean. It's not like he's the answer to everything. You apply it as a part of the like his basic principles that he does in his drawing, in his style. I apply it to my studies. And it literally, like, as soon as I learned his method, 2 days, that's it. That's all I needed. I was like, I understand how to draw figures now. So if you want a full breakdown, watch my figure drawing videos. They're a little old, a lot older, much older. Hey, 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 hey. Brr, brr, brr. I can get into this. I'm using Medibang. Cool. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you for that. I will include that as a link. I use observation looking at 3D forms. Yeah. There was a question on Ethan's stream. And that was what activities that are not art related will help with art. And literally every activity. Life. It depends on what you're trying to draw, right? Like a good example would be like shoelaces. I remember I had trouble drawing shoelaces back in the day because I never really paid attention to shoelaces. Like how do they weave? How do they crisscross? And that's kind of a confusing thing. Like there's the loop, there's the hole, it goes underneath, and then one overlaps the other, and so it's just like once you wrap your mind around it and figure out like how it works, then you're like, oh, okay. And then how the laces fall over each other. Let's see here. Actually, what am I doing? I actually drew some yesterday. Yeah, shoelaces. I remember looking at shoelaces from some artists way back in the day, and I was just like dumbfounded, like, whoa, this person must be. They're so good. How do you ever get that good? And it's not about like the shoelaces itself. It's just about understanding form and how forms move in space, 3D form. And when you can wrap your mind around that, everything else makes sense. You just need to look at it and be like, oh, okay, that's how that works. You know, it's like when you're cutting hair. I don't know, you guys don't cut hair, but I cut hair. I cut my own hair. You look at something, you're like, oh, okay, that's how hair that style is done, so you can mimic it. Yeah. There we go. So the bottommost layer can bleed over objects because there's going to be a layer above it. So when it's above it, it'll obscure it and hide it. Hide where it bleeds over. Yeah. There's just so many methods to layer setup. So many, and there's no really a right or wrong way. It's just whatever you prefer. See, wasting time right now. This is wasting time. Like, I can do this later and figure out the colors. You just want to have a placeholder for now. Just make sure that the colors are different enough to differentiate, or the values are dark enough to tell the difference between the two. That's what's really important at this stage. Skirt. Yeah, I do need to go pee. Bubble gaming. You have to write the Jetty Jet Show. Then it'll turn orange and highlighted message. Let's do blue. Yeah. Skirt and the shirt will be blue. Let's speed it up. Who wants to see me like 1 hour trying to stencil these shapes out? Come on. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna cut off areas so I can keep it from bleeding. But that's the strap, so it technically doesn't have to worry about bleeding. Yeah, it works. So you can draw in the color that you're using to fill in, and then just fill it in. Any advice? Line art? I hate it. Oh, I hate it too. It's the worst. You don't want to see. You don't want to see me actually do lines. Do I have any advice? Oh man. I always go back to the process that you're using to create your clean lines. Like, how do you want your lines to appear? And that just means taking it into different, like, multiple stages as you're cleaning and refining and refining. You start off with something more rough and loose, like super rough and loose. And then you can clean it up slightly with another rough loose sketch. And then clean it up again with another rough sketch. And eventually it'll just start getting cleaner and cleaner to the point where you're just tracing your old lines. And that'll give you the hand-eye coordination ability of hitting those lines. I stopped tracing my own lines because at a stage, like if you look at these lines, where are the lines at? The rough draft was enough for me to get these lines, and this is as clean as it was before I drew clean lines. So I'm doing this from there to there. Like there's a, whoa, booty, it's the wrong one. Yeah. From here, this really rough sketch to here. And that just takes practice. You just learn how to get good at it, I guess. How long should I stream for, you guys? Should I finish this up for you guys, or just set up? Shulan. I think I'd get auto blocked anyway. I hate line art, so line art is easy though. North Kuwait. Oh my god. There's multiple types of artists, but in general, my theory is that there are generally two types of artists, and that's the painter and the draftsman. And I don't think that any one of them, any technique is better than the other. They'll eventually meet in the middle and share a lot of the techniques and skill, and as long as they're pursuing the art and improving on it, eventually they'll be on the same page. And there are perks to both sides. If you're a really strong draftsman, you might rely too heavily on your lines and not really know how to paint forms. And when you try to make it painterly, forms don't look very rounded or 3D. But if you're a painter, and you're just starting up, you like to draw forms and shapes first, then it's the opposite. Your structure might be broken, but it's really painterly and nice. But as long as you're pursuing it and continue to build on it, you will eventually like improve your forms. It's just like martial arts and like, you know, not really martial arts, but yeah, I guess martial arts, the old classic way of looking at martial arts. We look at it like school of martial arts. Like eventually, it just depends on how you use it. Blue shirt. Minor shirts, yeah. Maybe I'll stream again tomorrow. Who's Anna? Maybe. We'll see. See how long I've been doing this already for. Hello. Jet, do you read manga? What's your favorite? I don't read manga, but I started reading Guns a little bit. Like, I like that. So red gloves. Straps. I'm trying to figure out what's the next object overlaying the other objects. These straps. We'll call it straps. Is it a fighting game character terms from the series decking? Oh, Anna Williams. You wrote Anna Williams. It looked like your name. Okay, in a little bit, I really need to go. Like really quickly. This is the pee stream. I'll pee everywhere. If I could just like get a bucket right here, it'd be good. I'm actually in my boxers right now. My boxers, but you guys will never know. I'm just chilling at home. Why do I do this myself? Okay, look, listen. At Jetty, I don't see the message because it's not at the Jetty Jet Show. Let me show you. So this is what I see. I see the Jetty Show. See, it's my full like title. Then I can see it. But if I see at Jetty, it doesn't. It's got the Jetty Jet Show. But I do use Procreate. Yes, I got the Procreate so that I can work on the road. But I stopped. I didn't use it very much. Chotomate, I have to go potty. I have to go potty, okay? Here's one more sip. Hold on. You'll get good, okay? You'll get good, promise. Just, well, I can't promise. That's up to you. That you got to work on it. Okay, I'll be right back. Chotomate. Chotomate. Hey, 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 hey. Uh-oh. Did you just see my boxers? Gimp is good too. I have a sad drawing about Gimp. It's so sad. Akiro. Tenjo. Can I have a pizza, please? A free drawing, painting, animation program. I'll tell you right now. Just invest in Manga Studio. It'll go on sale for like 20 bucks and you can do all of it. You can do all of it. It is a little limited from the full version, but it's good enough. Blah! Alright, where were we? Okay, okay. Oh, thanks, Ananda! It's about the Gumroad Cloud and Tifa tutorial, and I really love it. I learned a lot from your tutorial, especially from your coloring method. Thanks a lot. Thank you, man. That means a lot. Really, really, really means a lot. Yeah, I'm playing the remake right now, and I love the game so far. There are some things I could pick on, but I just love the combat system. Like, I love the feel of just fighting and playing in the game. Treatise for computers. Hi, Jet. Have you heard of the artist Yapachu? You need to collab him. Yupachu. I better collab with him. Damn. I gotta finish this drawing so it doesn't look all funky. Let's get these flats, huh? Let's get these flats. Skirt. Whoop. The wrong layer, see? Strap. We'll get there. We'll get there together. So that's that. Will I have another one? Well, that's because that's red, so. Let's do armor. Armor base. Is it armor or armor? Let's just use this purple color here. Yeah, there's a big gap here. There's no line at all. Which I should draw the line in, but I'm lazy. What? That's not the armor base. Whatever. Whatever. It's fine. So, as I was saying, there's a lot of different approaches to setting up your layers, and this is one of them where I'm actually filling in each flat on their own layer without it being clipped over the layer above it. The clipping method is also effective, but you'll have less control over your layers. Too much to explain. I want to have like each layer. Oh, wait, what color is this? Black or red? What color is that? Black, right? Okay, so that's black. Okay, this is also black, I'm guessing. And these are also not all the way black, be silverish. So yeah, I'm trying to stay within the lines. A lazy way of doing it that I used to think was a lot faster, it really just depends, is having the base layer, the silhouette, be the base color and everything would be clipped above it so that it wouldn't bleed out. So for example, let me turn off all these layers except the lines. So if I wanted to draw the skirt without having to stay in the lines, I just create a new layer and clip it down like this, and that way it'll only stay within the area that's beneath it. So it only stays within the silhouette's borders. Who is your favorite Street Fighter character? Mine is G. Mine's Ryu. Yeah. Yeah, and then I would do that with the skirt all the way up. This way I don't have to worry about staying within the edges. But then doing it this way, I won't be able to clip objects to the skirt. For example, like right now I have the skirt on its own layer like this. So now I can create a layer pertaining to that skirt. So that's the hierarchy of the skirt. I can clip that down and create like different tones, different lighting schemes, effects for just the skirt. So that's the grouping arrangement that I'm doing. That's red. Who's your favorite Final Fantasy character? Tifa. She was not what I expected from all the art throughout all these years. I never actually played the original game. Only had my brother play it. My brother, and I was like a little kid, so he played and I just watched. But because I wasn't playing the game, I wasn't actually like sitting there the whole way through. It's a long game, you know. And if we ever get to a fight or something, then I would like disappear because I don't want to hang out with him. Yeah, so that was a thing. And I thought her personality was gonna be so different. I thought she was gonna be spunky and wild and aggressive, but it's like, whoa, she's very soft. I thought she was gonna be more like Jessie. Wait, Jetty, is it physically possible to turn the torso like that? Yes, yes, it is. Absolutely. I used references for these poses. So, yep. It's gonna be. There's actually one more pose that I'm not showing you guys, which is too lewd for YouTube. And it's even more like it's a butt shot, anyways. But it's more. Looks more contorted than this, kind of. Anyways. Let's do the gloves. Let's see here. Yeah, it's possible. You try it. You try it. Get in front of the camera and try it. What's your body like that? Another good thing about having their own individual layers not clipped down to the silhouette is I can fill in gaps and create more shapes out of the silhouette. That's one of the annoying things about having everything locked or clipped to the silhouette is that whatever you create for the silhouette shape is all you get. So you can't go outside of it unless it's non-clipped like these. This is clipped. This is not clipped. I don't know if that makes sense. You guys, do you Doro on Netflix? Doro? I think so. I think so. Is that Amazon? Not sure. I'm willing to stay up all night for you, mate. Oh. Something happened. Choking on the drink, yeah. It's very nice. I think I'll be on for another 30 minutes. I don't want this to go too long. I say this and then like 4 hours later. That always happens. We'll see. We'll see. Feels good to hang out with you guys. Next time I will have a guest on. That helps. That way they can read and like exchange ideas. What happened to my notes? I had notes. Oh yeah, screw the notes. I was gonna talk about. I didn't want to talk about it like too much in depth, but you know, it's like it's a crazy time right now, you know, and to pretend like it's not happening, it's like can't really. But it would be kind of nice to have like a corner where you just like forget about it all, and that's always like it's always nice. That's, you know, if I can provide that much for you guys, and that would be awesome. Because there's just so much going on and making everyone depressed and angry and all kinds of emotions. But anytime I feel I'm like going through any sort of like depression or dark stages in my life, a lot of times it's because I'm busying my mind too much with like politics and things that are going on in the world, and it's hard to like just like get away from it. But what I find most helpful is when you're productive. It really helps cheer you up when you're actually doing stuff with your time. Be productive, like create stuff, create art. Do you name your layer every time? Not every time. No. Be productive and also be grateful. Be grateful. Those are the two things that really uplifts me. Is being thankful for everything in life, everything that you do have going on that is going well. That really helps. So like just listing off all the things like you have, like just like can be shoes. Thanks for the shoes. Thanks for food. Thanks for our house. Thanks for a roof. You know, if you can start counting your blessings, then your mind's not as busy thinking about all the negative stuff going on. Oh, hair. Yeah. Gloves. Red shoes. Oh, it's so fast, so easy. Let's fill up these shapes. So what I'm doing now, I'm just blocking in all of these and then going in and filling up these last little gaps. So knock out the bigger stuff first. Find little gaps here and there. That's good. Are artists freelances is even considered a job? I think Amazon has. Oh, what's up, Dime Pun? Hey, good to see you. Aw, thanks. It's okay. It's okay, show. Oops. What's my favorite color? How can I have a favorite color? I used to always say blue growing up, but I think that was because I was influenced a lot by my cousin, who I really admired growing up. Like everything he did, I had to do as well. I just like mimicking him for everything. But I think red is my favorite color. Yeah. Even though I don't wear much red, I tend to like red. It's nice. Diane Pan. Diane Pan's a great artist, you guys. Go check her work out. She blowing up. My favorite color is orange. What's your favorite body of water? And immediately I want to say river, but rivers can be dangerous. The ocean. The ocean, for sure. I think the ocean. I think the ocean is just so peaceful. So many good memories at the ocean, the beach. Hot red, pink. Nice. Yeah, I should definitely find more playlists. This is hair. What is? See, so the shirt is above the hair, so it's covering up this strand here. I'm just gonna erase this part of that shirt so I can reveal the layer underneath. I'll get this close to my mouth so I don't start mumbling. Bada boop. Pow. Yeah, it scares me too, man. Oh, I'm hella scared of the ocean. Yeah, it's the ocean. But when you're like at the shoreline, you should be fine. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay. I think we got. Oh, oop, 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 oop. See the light. Fill that in there. Make sure we're filling this all the way up to the edge. all the way up to the edges. I think that's pretty good. That covers most of the large shapes. Armor base. Gloves. We'll do the eyes. Eyes. Just for the pupil. Is that the pupil? I always get confused between pupil and iris. Where? Why from? ASMR Jetty. Well, hello. Hey, yo. Sometimes we just gotta fill in these flats. And then we just gotta clean it up. That's too close, man. Too close. Mountains are fun. Yeah. I agree. But then you could fall down. It's scary. It's scary. I don't want to fall down. Not bad balance. I'll fall on my ass. Why is it not filling in? Oh. Light in your eyes. I see a light. In your eyes. Blump, blump, bleep, bloop. Be-doo-doo-doo-doo, bleep. It's the weirdest progression in sounds. It's like subvert, sir, Trap Nation. Yeah. Subverted expectation. Averted expectation. Diversions. There, she's got the lights in her eyes. Okay. Now we're just gonna figure out colors that actually work. So let's start with the skin. Oops. Oh, that's good right there. That hair looks pretty good right there. I'm gonna try to get the values right. I'm gonna have slightly lighter in value. That way I can actually build up the tones. Warmer, desaturated, brownish gray, ashy gray. Do you have any OCs? I do. Let me work on them. I want to. Gloves are red. Yeah. Let's get this here. This song's been going on for a while. What the hell's going on? Say bloop 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 bloop. Bloop 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 bloop. Bloop 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 bloop. Answer my question when you can. I don't. Geo? Bro, I don't even know where you wrote your question. I can't find it. I can't find it really. I can't. Look. You see? The question, please. And I go up. I don't see it. You have to help a brother out. I can't. You gotta write at the Jetty Jet Show. It helps. And I can just look up and be like, oh, question. Otherwise, I'm gonna spend forever just reading. Let's get that blue. You get that blue. You guys like that blue? I got that blue. Another question is, how many OCs do you have? I have a couple. Created during art school, but I want to create a new one, like a main OC, like a mascot, kind of like a lot of other artists do. Let's do this. 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 Because the skirt is on the same layer as the shirt. I'm gonna lasso that off. That way I can change just the shirt and not the skirt. See, we're trying to save time. Oops, that's the wrong one. Bada boom. Let's desaturate that. Huh. Let's see, what tone did I have for the base for these ones? So slight purplish gray. Good. Let's just desaturate that. Yeah, purple serves as a great base for black. Brushes Gumroad win. Bruh, listen, I get it on there. After this Patreon release, but it goes to my patrons first. So these oh yeah, Jessica, his question is, hello, when will you brush this? Okay, but I would like to apply some of that on my drawings. Greetings from Argentina, man. Oh, greetings. Yeah, you see, like I said, the brushes will be available first to the patrons for $5 tier and above. So it'd be included with the rewards. You're gonna get videos, written breakdown, voice breakdown, and all that stuff. But then for the $5 tier, that doesn't include the video. It just includes the PDF written version, but also the brushes as a reward. So you're getting all this other stuff with the brushes as well. Yeah, I'm finally releasing the brushes because a lot of people has been asking for it. Base for that. Yep. Let's do the skin. I'll render the skin, and then I think we'll call it a day. North Quido Jet. Song go bleep bloop. Yeah, song does do that. It does do that. It goes bleep bleep bloop. What's this? What's going on over here? What's this? What is that? Huh? See, that's the base. Didn't fill it in all the way. I'm gonna fill it in all the way. Select the skin color. Go right here. Song go bleep bloop. How do you change the line art color? Oh, well, first of all, in Clip Studio, I think also Photoshop, it has to have some hue to it. It actually has to have color in it before you actually manipulate the color. So going to the line layer here, let's just say it's a normal layer setting. It's already got color in it because when I paint, I don't use pure black, so I can saturate it. See, it's on its own layer. I can just use my hue saturation slider using Command or Control U, and then sliding that around like that. See. Another way, if you just want to have portions of it changed, then you lock the transparency and then use like a soft airbrush and then paint over areas that you want. So let's just use this blue, for example, like that. So here's what the fill thing does. See, when I'm using the fill bucket, gonna have like these gaps all over there, so it doesn't have a, but that's okay when you're having a color like this covering it. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's go back to black grayish color and go back to multiply. And when it's multiplied, it's gonna be a lot darker, so you have to lighten it up if you want to have like color appearing, lighting it up and then saturating it. Now, like I said, if it's fully desaturated, so I'm just gonna desaturate it completely and hit OK. So now we have a completely gray color, desaturated color. I removed all the hue color from it. So now when I try to change the color, even if I try to saturate it completely, nothing happens to it. So when you have lines, it has to have some color in it. Hit undo, go back. Yeah. I do like redder lines, but I won't mess with lines until I'm done with the actual painting. Oh wow, a lot of questions. Is it easy to start with light colors or dark colors? Good question. Now, if you are like me, you like to use watercolors technique. So you start with lighter hues and build darker hues above it. But this way, what the hell's going on? When you do it that way, it's good depending on like your light source. So if it's in the bright daytime. Hey. Oh, am I being blocked by the light, by the live symbol? Let me see this here. I wonder if I'm being blocked. You can't even see my face during this whole time. Just fine. I think it'll go away when it's finished. Yeah, if you're doing a light setting, I would. You know, it's not. It's fine. Daytime, then I like to go light value and add darker colors. But if you're doing a more darker tone, like evening, like darker room setting, then you go dark colors and slowly introduce lights into it. You're pulling lights out. It's also really good for building up forms. But you can do it either way, whenever you want. What are your types for new artists? New artists, listen, you haven't drawn yet. You gotta start drawing. That's it. You can do it. We're all on a different stage in the process. We've been at beginner stage, and then there are people in the advanced stage. It just depends on which part of that stage spectrum you're at. So when you look at art, don't look too far ahead and be like, oh, I'll never get there. It's possible. Like, you think I was drawing like this out of my mom's womb? You are in Cynic's recommended channel list. Oh, wow. Cynics knows me? Wow, that's amazing. That's awesome. That's incredible, man. He's a great guy. Is that dodge and burn? No. No, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I gotta paint. There's no good. They're all flat colors. The only thing that has a layer adjusted setting is the lines. The lines have been changed to multiply, so that it will appear on all these colors. If it was on normal, then colors like the hair, if the hair is darker than the lines, it'll get. Watch, I'll just darken the hair. The lines remain brighter than the color that's underneath. But if you're on multiply, then it will chotomate, be on the lines. You set your lines to multiply, it'll double up and multiply the shape of the color of that base color they're using. So it'll never be lighter, it'll always be darker no matter what. It's multiplying against the base colors or the flats. And actually this helps me to find the little gaps here. Yeah. Now a little trick to hide these gaps is actually just taking the silhouette and lowering the value of that. So since that's what's appearing from underneath, it's not there aren't holes completely. They're just the base color of the silhouette. So if I just lower the value of that, then that's good. And if you make it more saturated too, a little more red, red tends to help hide well because red is a low colors, shit. Low something, low colors, color waves, lowest colors, has the shortest color wavelength on the color spectrum, light. So it tends to blend well in the dark. But things like this, that's no good. You can spend forever just cleaning up and doing this part, which I've done before. You don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Anyways, let's do this. Let's go back to my old color and warm it up a bit. Okay. Do you post your artworks on Instagram from the PC or from the mobile? From my mobile for sure. I'll email myself. Tips on developing art style. Good question, Straw. I should just read the ones that are highlighted. I'm neglecting those who are following the rules and answering questions that are not. Listen. How do you? Yeah, those questions I answered. Style will eventually come to you. Your influences are specific to you. So whoever has inspired you, you'll tend to lean towards whatever. I also like a lot of your mannerisms, like the way you speak. How do you speak is inherent to you. No one else talks like you, except your doppelgangers, but you'll never meet those. Same with style. Whatever it is that makes you tick, whatever it is that makes you like appreciate just life, music, everything, food, all that stuff, that influences you. So when you get good, that's what's important. Just get good, and your style will come to you. When you get good, that's the process. How do you get good? Well, work hard, draw a lot, study from artists. Definitely study the artists that you like and love. Do a lot of studies. Study from them. Copy it. Copy their styles. See what it is, and don't copy the whole entire thing. Copy like what parts of it. Like, okay, that's how they do eyes. I'm gonna do these eyes like 1,000 times. Trust me. If you do 1,000 times, you can do eyes, just like the artist that you admire. That's my tip for that. She sound like. Does she sound like? Rihanna. So this part's the tricky part because the hair is overlapping the strap, but the strap is actually above the hair layer. So I have to erase the hair in order to show. I got gunshots. See, I'm in the ghetto. You hear that? Oh my god. Gotta get down. Okay, we're almost coming to an end, but I have to do the skin like I said. I won't leave you guys hanging with just this. I'll try to do a little bit of the skin. What it is, what it does, what it be. Okay. Yeah, just nitpicking right now. Just trying to make everything nice and clean. I got somebody messaging me. Hold up. What are your pen settings for inking? I have to answer the ones that are highlighted. Not gonna lie, I was trying NGL. Not gonna lie, you're one of the artists I look up to the most. Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you. Are there any artists that inspired your art style? A lot. Krenz, Ray_17. Krenz, Ray_17. Beautiful. Too bad. Too bad. See, I message you tomorrow. Maybe we'll stream tomorrow. Oh, do you? Get on. Let's stream next time. Thank you. Okay, let's do some skins. First thing I'm gonna do as the base, let's just add some blush, soft gradients, and we can just lock that transparency. And now we just draw some base mesh. Nice little gradients. This will help influence the colors wherever I feel like I want to add some redder tones. And this is just going to serve as some hues to influence the colors above. Now, when I added these new colors, I can just use the multiply tool and be smart, like a smart person would, or I can waste a lot of time and paint manually and not use multiply, because for some reason, I don't know, it looks better kind of at times. It can look better, and that's what I will probably do. You know what? A part of me is saying, you know what? Stop being a bits. Stop being a bits. And use the multiply tool. Stop making it hard on yourself. I start to hyperventilate when I have to make these decisions. See, there's a reason why I don't like using multiply. It's harder to manipulate the colors as they appear in front of you. When you use multiply, it's gonna be harder to adjust the different hues, like getting all these like nice little colors in there. So I can create another layer, clip it down, and I can create these colors. Just use my jetty round brush for some textures. Okay, so if I use the skin color, the same color as the skin color, if it's on multiply mode, it'll show through because it's doubling the color underneath. That's what multiply does. Now, this color only appears this way because it's being multiplied against the skin itself. Now, if I were to use, so see, as you can see, it's darker in color. If I set it to normal, you won't see it because it's the same color as the skin. So you're getting an indirect reference of the color you're using. You're not actually using these colors to paint with. You're bleeding into the painting basically to create these shadows. And that's fun. I mean, it's fine for like building quick and easy shadows. Not trying to waste time. If you're trying to just get this in really quickly. But say if I wanted to have different hues for the shadows, then I'd have to pick a color. If I want it red, well, I can't really, I don't know how it's gonna look against this color because it's like multiplying the color underneath, so you're not getting the actual source of the color. It's not appearing how. But if it's on normal mode, then I have full control over the colors. Whatever color I decide on using is the color I will see. That way I know exactly what color I'm using. So if I pick the color for the shadow, I just use the color that I saw in the multiply mode, or change it because sometimes that color doesn't look right. So that's why I tend to use just normal. So we're getting this color for a shadow, and it could be slightly different. If you wanted a purple shadow and desaturate it, you know, you're getting exactly You're using the color. You're seeing the color that you are using. That's what I'm trying to say. You're actually seeing the color. Jibby, you're his younger brother? Yeah, he's my little brother. Look at Dying Pan. Dying Pan, what are you saying? Jibby. Tifa looking really good though. Thank you. What you doing, little brother? Yeah. Diane Pan is my little sister too. She's been on. They've both been on the show before. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that's what. What's the advantage and disadvantage of using multiply and using normal mode? Now, here's another thing. So I wanted to have like a more saturated area for that shadow. I can lock the transparency and say I just wanted to heat up like the rim of the edge of it like that. Then I would get that color. Now, if it was on multiply, it would have a completely different like color. You'd be painting indirectly. I mean, it's not that it's impossible. It's just you'd have to do an extra step. So for example, if I was using multiply, that's the color, and I'd heat it up. See, that's too saturated and too bright. So I'd have to play around with it. I'd have to. You get the picture. I'm not gonna do it. Would you ever make a video explaining the mechanics of your favorite layer modes? Absolutely. Heck yeah. Heck yes, I am. Actually, I'm gonna be working with Clip Studio, so I will do a lot of layer breakdown, a lot of the fundamental technical things that I use in my art, because that's what they were asking for, along with creating art, but in like properly edited videos. So, where was I? Anyways, let's keep this on normal because that's how I know how to paint. That's what I do. That's what I does. Now, normally, like it depends. If I'm gonna have to do like 100 characters, 300 characters, like I've done before for work or something, then you got to streamline your process, and doing it like this would be ridiculous. Yeah, it's my little brother. Realistically, how hard is it really? Oh yeah, by the way, Jibby Fried Rice has a YouTube channel. Go check him out. Go listen to his voice. You'll see what I mean. He's my little brother. He's got a YouTube channel. He's brand new, up and coming YouTube sensation. Really, he's also an animator, so really good stuff. Check him out. And Diane Pan too. You check her out. Let's go a little darker than that. Oh man, now the family's here. When the family's here, what am I gonna do? I can't just leave. There it is. That's the brush. That's the texture. Now I like that texture. Not so much for skin, but we can use it for skin. I don't want the skin to be so rough looking, right? I tend to use it for clothing, but for the sake of demonstration, we can show you. So I'm just creating these form shadows. What are we doing? You can leave that as a light value, or we can just create a completely different color like this, and that would darken up our skin a lot, and use the base as the highlight, and treat it as if she was mostly in the shadow. It's kind of what I've been doing, and my eyes are squinty, see? So what happens when you draw? You start squinting just to see it. Using the base color as the highlight. And then blend it away. We can do it this way. Just, yeah. And I'll also help you to figure out where we can't wait to see his on his if you got it. Yeah. Can we see your setup? Yeah, you can't. Did you ever do box exercise type of box? Yes, definitely. I did plenty of boxes. I did my fair share. Yeah, you cannot see because then you will see my boxers. I'll see my boxes. So that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Let's see this. Let's match this style that I've been doing. See how it's all in light. This one's kind of like all in shadow. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Uh-oh. Now, the problem with this technique, though, is I'm going to be basically painting over the blush tones that I've created before. So now I have to decide. Now, if it's on multiply, then you could still see it. But see how just super dark it gets. Sorry. So I'm erasing away areas, adding them back in, or blending them back in. There we go. Let's look at this again. I see what I did. Okay, so I made them really light and subtle. So the little form, shadows, and tones are really light, almost as bright as the skin. So I'm brighten up the skin first. Oh, that's super bright. Yeah, so as you can see, I don't really want so much texture for the skin. It'd be nice for this clothing. Maybe I should have done this in the shorts instead. Just blending it out, blending it out. So I don't want to lose those red hues on her cheeks. I can also darken them. Or I can also always paint them on later too. You don't have to have it actually the base. What's your favorite type of music? Bleep bloop, bleep bloop. That's my favorite. Bleep bloop. See you around, see you around, Diane Pen. I gotta go, miss you, Bon. Oh, see ya, Jibby. See you guys. Take care. Maybe you join me for tomorrow, if I stream tomorrow. Okay. That's good there. Let's add some crevice shadows, or as the cool kids like to call them, cast shadows. Cast shadows, and also ambient occlusion shadows. Not ambient occlusion. Oh no. Yeah, ambient occlusion. That's right. So hitting those corners. Well, let's just do cast shadows. Cast shadows, yeah. Nice hard edge. Form shadows. Also call them form shadows. Blip blip. Using a slightly different approach from my last ones that I've been doing. Yeah. My shadow's much darker in this one. And a lot more red. Jojo Taro. Let's get those eyes. So the first one was more of the skin tone, and then this one's actually like building forms, cast shadows. Yeah, just working around those planes. Slightly darker. Gotta remember to breathe too. I'm always forgetting to breathe. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Drawing the female figure is actually really hard. This is a nice one though. Thanks, White. Yeah, bleep bloop bleep 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 bleep. You keep using 72 DPI rough? Oh, I used to do that. I just use a large canvas and I'll just draw like small first. And then just keep it on the same canvas. Oh, she has a little hair peeking out here. Let's do this. Create a little window. A little window right there. There we go. Some negative spacing. So I'm switching between these layers using command and shift. If you're on a PC, then it's going to be control shift. And it'll actually go to the layer that you want that has that color. Or do you plan on making more tutorials for YouTube in the future? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so wow, there's a lot of you guys out here. Jeez. Shit. I'll be on again tomorrow night, so we can hang out and chill. You guys can ask me all the questions you want. Yeah. Dropping out of high school. You should go do Ivy. It's from Soul Calibur again. Oh, wow. You know my work. But I really want to polish this skin a little bit more, so I haven't eaten yet actually today. It's 11:35. Not eaten. Because I woke up late. I woke up, I think. Well, I woke up and I went back to sleep. I always do that. If I wake up too early, I tend to go back to sleep. And I napped until like 5 p.m. And I was like, okay. Crap, I'm supposed to exercise today too. Oof. Fail. A really good way to make color appear without actually having it go darker is actually, if you want like to add some shadows, is actually to make it saturated. So if I try to do like a shadow under here and you can't really see it, you don't necessarily have to make it darker to make it visible. Just make it more saturated. It's another really good way to get these nice hues. But be careful, you gotta pick and choose. As the hair lifts off the skin, it'll fade, because the closer it gets to the forms, the darker it is. And that's really the idea behind ambient occlusion. And matter of fact, this light here on her forehead, I'm gonna take out, because light will hit that area a lot stronger first on her forehead, really bright area, and then yeah, let's get some highlights on here because highlights are fun. Oops. Hey, Philippines. I'm not from the Philippines. Saskatchewan. Oops, gotta go to the highlight layer. The highlights above the lines, and then we create these. I didn't really do like facial shadows for the original, like completely just blush tone and then a highlight. It kind of helps. That's a more 3D look. It didn't take too much time. So, my favorite artwork from you is the Neon Genesis drawing with the red hair girl. Aw, thanks. This one. It's the Evangelion. Asuka Langley. Thank you so much. How many layers do you normally have? Normally? Oh man, that depends. Depends on the style that I'm going for. It can be. Normally, it's a lot because I always try to keep my layers. But it can range from like 20 to 100. I need to go pee again. Have I played Danganronpa? No. Where are you from? I'm from Cali. California knows how to party. My family is from Cambodia. We from Cambodia, like Jimmy. You guys, just more people keep showing up. I don't know if I should leave or should just keep painting. Ugh, guys, making this difficult on me. Let's hit these areas with a darker color. Yeah, these colors are so dark. Used a much lighter value scheme. Used a much lighter value scheme when I did the last ones. Let's lighten them up a bit. Tifa has like more pale skin. Yeah, I feel like it was skin a little bit too dark. Why you never speak Spanish? Who? Me? Yo hablo español. No sé. No sé. Comida. Comer. Yo como. Como pizza. When did you realize you wanted to do art? Well, I initially didn't think I could do art when because I didn't think I was good enough. And then I was just dabbling in a lot of community college courses, and I was either gonna transfer out to do like your general education for things. It can be like biology or something science, something English. I don't know what the hell I was gonna do, man. But then actually give credit to my older brother, who said, if you're gonna do something you like. And he actually talked me into doing it. I was so scared. I'm like, my god, let's do art. What the hell? What if I'm not good enough? So that's a good influence. And I made the big leap, and I said, all right, I'll go. And when I went, I was like, hey, you know what? They're all just beginners just like me, everywhere. Obviously, you look at your teachers and the top students, and you're like, okay, I want to be as good as them. And then I'm just pecking at the drawing now, not really doing anything. Gotta figure out what to do next. What else? Skin. Let's add some more textures for the skin. Jetty brush. Yeah, let's try this one. So there is a nice thing about having the harder edge for textures. That soft edge is good for like super rendered stuff, but we're trying to keep things consistent, and I'm trying to make it look more graphic. Oh, there's that layer above it. Let's turn this up. So I turn off all the other layers so I can figure out where that lighter value was. Just blend out part of it, keep part of it. Blend out part of it, keep part of it. Gives us a nice... It just looks more interesting when it's like yeah, when there's like textures and stuff. Let's add some highlights to the skin, or you know what? Let's warm up these parts of the skin. So I'm going to create that nice glowy effect by hitting the edge of the shadow, a little bit more saturated color, and you'll get this effect using your color dodge tool. Color dodge kind of does it automatically, but I like that manual effect. Just got to go more saturated and slightly brighter. So yeah. The left breast is kind of off, just saying. Bruh. Oh no, now I have to freaking fix it. That's a problem. That's a problem when you just say things. You can't just say things. It means something. Flip it. I honestly don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with it. If it doesn't bother me, I'm fine with it. Stream's almost ending, guys. Give me like 10 more minutes. And I have to go pee-pee. Again. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep. Boop, beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Your brother helped you make a good choice. Otherwise, we might have such amazing arts and awesome dude to chill with. Oh, thanks, nerd. I will tell him that. Actually, that's kind of sappy. I can't tell him that. I say it a lot. I actually say it a lot in my streams. So eventually he'll come across it. If he doesn't watch my stuff. Brothers don't do that. We all have our own lives. But it's true. It's very true. It was a huge influence. I was lifeguarding. I was doing lifeguarding. I was like at the swimming pool. Oh, look. During the time while I was lifeguarding, I wasn't at the swimming pool when he told me this, but That was my always like my summer job. Every summer that was come around, and then I was gonna set up to graduate soon, and he was like, "Yeah, man, you should do." Oh yeah, that's what it was. I was thinking at the light at the pool. I was like thinking to myself. I was like, "What am I gonna be doing with myself? And should I just do it? Should I just do it?" And also, I think what also helped encourage me to pursue it was I had other friends at the community college who was also going, and a friend who actually already went. So a lot of things helped to do that, to push me. And this is like 2007. Yeah, 2007. I was 23-ish, 22-ish. Yeah. I know. Yeah. There's really not much I can do at this point, other than it's getting a little too dark around those areas. Other than nitpick at what I'm already doing, just keep adding to it. But I've established most of my shadows. Oh, bumped my elbow. So notice how as the further you get from the initial shadow, it gets lighter. So closer towards the skirt, dark. Further you get from it, lighter. So now we have to blend it out. This shows like, see how like the distance between the skirt and the thigh itself. Or we just put in this color here like this. I don't want it to be too dramatic, otherwise it's gonna like really. I guess it's okay. Oops. Yeah. And back in the day, I would sculpt out all these shadow shapes and stuff, but now I'm just like simplifying it and just like, you know, straight line. I ain't got time for all that complicated stuff. So that's cast shadow, and let's go back to the form shadows. Get a rounded edge a little bit. Yeah. Oh, the fingers, of course, fingers. Notice how I leave a little gap right down the center that gets that nice sheen, that shimmer rose, a little shine. Blend out areas that are a little bit too static. Gives it that natural feel. Same with this one. And then any little area that peeks through will be the nice gradient that we set up. Like this. So don't overdo it. You gotta also you gotta identify like what it is that you're working on. Is it the cast shadow? Is it the form shadow? Or is it just like gradient tones? Is it the tones of the actual object? Try to differentiate those ideas, those concepts, those elements. you have a, if you're clear on what that is, then it'll
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. In chemistry, an element is a pure substance which cannot be broken down by chemical means, consisting of atoms which have identical numbers of protons in their atomic nuclei.
You right though. I wasn't asking. I wasn't asking Google. They're listening. Are you going to finish this piece off the stream? Yes, I will for this one. Yeah. So. I will be finishing it off stream, and then we'll see where I am tomorrow. I have this one, but I want to finish this. Like, I want to finish the both of them tonight. Like, I can do it. Just stop scrolling around. Thanks, Google. Wasn't asking for that, but yeah, thank you. Yes, that's what an element is. Element, not like the table of elements. Like element, idea. An element, like glove is an element. The finger, skin, lighting, core shadow, highlight, cast shadow, ambient occlusion shadow. You gotta identify these things and make them distinct from each other. And if you're clear on what it is, then you'll be able to present it clearly to other people. If they're all blending into each other, then it will not make any sense. So if you're unsure, then your drawing is going to look unsure. That's why you got to be able to break and identify each and every element, idea. God, Google, I knew what I was talking about, okay? You didn't have to butt in like that. Here we go. See. I'm adding some more dark form shadows to the fingers when I could have done that on the tone layer, but this is form shadows. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it. We can round off her face a little bit. Let's get the little plane here. Then I go pee. Yeah. So that's it. That's it. We'll pick this up. We'll see where I am tomorrow. I don't know what. Maybe I'll be working on something else. I like to transition from simple shading to something about smoother. But yeah, I really want to continue, but I hate making these too long. So 225, not bad. So I've blended away those tones. Now if I blend away these shadows, I don't want to blend it so that it's like blends into each other. That way we lose it. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm going to keep that idea, that element still intact by making the blending point a lot finer, a lot thinner. That way we'll retain that idea. Like it's still a line, but it's just more blurry line. So we can still identify that as a form that's turning in the plane. So right here, this is the form shadow versus the cast shadow. That's a cast and then form. It turns into form. A cast? Just, yeah, okay. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. All right, thanks you guys for joining me on this live stream. Please, yeah, drop me a like or subscribe if you guys. Hey, it's that girl I see in, and yeah. Well, there will be the NSFW tier, and I have 5 different poses, and that's for patrons, and then eventually they'll be on Gumroad. But I hope you guys support me on Patreon as well. The link's in the description. Thank you guys. Thanks, the nerd. Take care and best of luck finishing the drawing. I hope you have fun doing them. Thanks. Thank you guys for joining. Thanks, Wyatt. Help me get through this live stream. Buh. Buh. Okay. Am I gonna end this? Just want to make sure I don't forget anything. Yeah. Yeah. Before I go, just want you guys to keep in mind. Make sure if you guys are feeling down and down and out at all, just keep in mind. Like, be grateful for some of the things that we have in life, and that'll hopefully get you through the day. And yeah, we'll do this again and hang out and chill. Bleep bleep bloop. Yeah, Twitter, all that stuff is the same name. Instagram, Patreon, everything. You can find me the Jetty Jet Show. All right. All right. Booty. Love from Michigan. Night, everybody. Living here in harmony. Don't you see? This is where you want to be. Almost forgot. Bada bop boom pieces.